Three, two, one, we're live. Hello. Hello and welcome to our stream. Today is the release of the construction simulator DLC of the Spaceport.
Finally the release.
Yes. And you might know me. I'm Anna. I'm producer at Weltenbauer for the construction simulator. Been here for a little bit over a year now. And today with me is Uli.
Yeah,
And
hi. I'm the QA manager.
Yes.
Maybe you know me as well. I was part of the streaming team in on the Gamescom, so welcome back.
Yeah, nice that you're here. Exactly, and today we're gonna have a look at the Spaceport DLC, which will release in about an hour, and we're very excited to finally, show this to you and that you can play it. And okay. Then I have to adjust the voice a little bit, and should we just step right in?
Yeah, we can step right into the game.
Okay, then we're gonna start in the game, and yeah.
Yeah, that's our new map, the Spaceport map. So we have a closer look.
Yes.
Today.
So exactly, we have a new map. So the Spaceport DLC is on an own campaign map, which has its own beautiful environment and its own campaign. And Uli's jumping right into the map, and here you can see it. It's a little bit smaller than the EU and the US map, but it's beautiful and it's a very unique location. We're somewhere in South America on an half-island peninsula.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't know. Tropical island.
Exactly, a tropical island. It's very nice.
Very green.
Yes, everything's very green. So we really had took quite some time to make this map beautiful and look nice, and also to make new missions you can play. There's a lot of gameplay. We will have a look into that. Some of the influencers already had a chance to look into the game. Maybe you saw some of that, but today we can give you more of an insight and also tell you some sneak peek behind the scenes stuff we're doing here. Okay, so we see the beautiful advertisement for the new spaceport that is coming to this area. Future starts now. So this is our home base. We have a new home base, of course. It's quite in the center of the map, so it's very easy to get to. You have a lot of place for your vehicles and exactly the same functionalities as you already know. So yeah, it should be quite easy to understand for the people who already played the game.
Yes.
Maybe we will drive over there.
Yeah.
And not fast travel because we can have a look.
Let's try.
Let's try. We have to explore the island a little bit. And as always, if you have any questions or anything you want to say about what you see on stream, you can just write in the chat. We are having a look on that, and maybe we will answer your questions. So feel free to ask and tell us what you think. So we'll drive around. You drive the wrong way. Or you can drive around, or
so maybe we could show you something of the map. Maybe you already know some places.
So this is right at the center of the island. You always see it. Maybe drive right around, so we don't spoil it too much. So we're starting with a smaller mission at the beginning now. You see some pipelines, all the infrastructure which is needed for such a spaceport. It's so normal to us to talk about the theme of a spaceport, but it's not really normal for most people. We had a look into how spaceports work, what they need, what is constructed there. So we'll start with the liquid oxygen.
Yeah, right. To support the space center with fuel.
Yeah, exactly. So for the start, the rocket needs some fuel, and the fuel is stored in these big liquid oxygen tanks or other kind of fuel tanks, and this is one of the smaller missions where you build, one of the two oxygen tanks.
Oh,
You
and
see
we
everything
start-
good? You can go a little bit more to the middle, so you can see better.
I already prepared something. So the main parts of the construction site are already done, like pouring concrete and drilling holes into the ground. And now we have to place pillars to support the round oxygen tank we were going to build.
It's a very huge oxygen tank. The parts for them, for it all, is already sitting next to it.
You can see them here.
Yeah, over there. So this is a smaller mission, but the spaceport in general is quite big and is really focused on the multiplayer aspect of the game. So you can play in single player, of course, if you want to, but we made the missions in mind for people who want to play together. So you have enough to do, and that you have many tasks, and just a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
So you can get to work.
The smaller missions are really for single player, and the great missions are really, really good to play multiplayer because you can do multiple tasks at the same time. So no one gets bored at the construction site.
Yeah.
And the missions are really, really huge. So you have to deliver a lot of cargo, you have to excavate huge amount of material, really, really huge. So
Yes.
that would be really, really fun, and the construction sites are really awesome as well.
It's just such a beautiful environment, and something so new. We never saw that before. So we have the question from the chat: how many orders are there, and how big is the new map? I think with orders you mean campaigns. So with the Spaceport DLC, we have in general, all over it, more than 40 hours of gameplay, which consists of 8 gameplay missions, so the main campaign missions, and there are also more of the smaller generic missions, like the one we're doing right now, and later we will have a look onto one of the campaign missions. So 8 campaign missions, which are in two different quest givers, so we have 2 new people to meet. And then more smaller missions you can access time after time to finish the campaign missions. And how big is the map? I forgot. Maybe you can show it on the map again. It's not so easy to see the scale, but it's a little bit smaller than the US and UK, Europe map. I think it's about 2 by 2 kilometers.
Yeah, I think 2 by 2.
Something about that.
And everything important is on the map as well. We will jump to some places, I think, to get some cargo, and maybe we can show you some more stuff of the map.
So all the vehicle dealers and the places where you can get material is of course on the map. You don't have to jump into another map, so it's all separate in one map.
But right now I have to clear the construction site, so there's a little bit going on. Cheat already.
No, it's not cheating. You can't even cheat.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm used to cheat.
Cheating sounds like doing something bad. It's just so you're testing so much, and it's just there's no way to test everything in the normal way. You have to maybe cheat some money so you can get
You have to test it faster.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. There are a lot of missions, and especially with these, they are so big. What is missing?
which one?
Okay. So, is there another question? I see someone writing. Let me look at that. Yes. Right Strange.
Yes. I don't know what's happening. Maybe we just found a life bug.
Wow, very nice.
Hopefully not.
Okay, now we fix it. Just reset the car. Very good. Okay, now.
Yeah, and now you'll see some outer hull of the oxygen tank, and we have to place it. So we get right back to the mobile train.
And speaking of big missions, as I said, really focused on multiplayer. We saw somebody play one of the campaign missions.
Yes.
Who had early access, and he was just digging one of the holes in mission scale hard, and it was just 3 hours digging this big hole. They had so much fun. It was really great to see. And it's not just that you have to dig the hole. After that, we have many more things to do, and we have really big structures. Yeah, and we'll see them later. Is there a place for a normal crane on that
Yeah.
side? Okay.
I think almost every construction site has a place for a normal crane, but
It's a really big cargo object. Yeah. And as you might know, last week we brought out a new patch, the patch 9. Patch 9, and also a hotfix for it. And there will be another fix with another patch with new fixes for cargo, and we really focused on the last time on making the spaceport great, so you have a good time playing it, and mostly bug-free. I say mostly, as we know there are still some known issues, and it's a really big game, so it's hard to track of all of the things that go right or wrong. Yeah.
yeah, but the next patch will be great. I think we focused mainly on multiplayer options.
Yeah.
But the spaceport will be a great experience in the multiplayer game.
Exactly, and we also had a look at performance. We're always having a look at the performance. It's just such a big theme, and it's not just done with one patch. There are so many things that influence the performance. That's why we are just looking one time here, everywhere where we can fix and improve stuff, so the game gets better, the performance gets better, the experience all in all gets better.
And I'm really working. I'm used to use the normal cranes on the construction site.
Yeah.
So we are playing. By the way, we are playing the mission in easy mode, so that we can show you more of different missions. That's because, or that's why the liquid oxygen tank is already done, and I think we have to place some floor components now,
Yes.
and then I don't know if in that mode we will need to place also the top
Okay.
components.
We'll see. Oh, where are you going?
Oh no.
You have to go inside.
Yes.
There's the question if the Spaceport Expansion is coming with the Year 1 Season Pass. Yes, the Spaceport is the big finale, not finale, but the big thing from the Year 1 Season Pass. So it is included with it, and it will come. So if you have the Season Pass, you will have access to the Spaceport in about an hour, and you can start playing there. If you don't have the Season Pass, you can of course get it. It's available on all store pages for every platform we are on, which is PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One and Xbox Series.
I think that's it.
Yes, that should be all. I'm always confused with the consoles. They're strangely named, but that's not our thing. Yeah, so you can get the Season Pass, and the Season Pass also includes all of the DLCs we released this year. So that would be the JCB pack with vehicles from the British manufacturer JCB, then the big Sani pack with 15 vehicles from the Chinese manufacturer Sani, and also the airfield, which is a campaign DLC where you can build an airfield on the US or the European map, wherever you like. And there were also 2 cosmetic packs if you want to customize your character and have a special look when playing with your friends.
Of course, I would recommend it to buy it all. Because it's awesome.
And of course, if you buy it in the Season Pass, it's a little bit cheaper than buying everything individual, so it's also for the people who want to save a little bit of money. Yeah, and speaking of it, one of the cosmetic packs isn't out yet, but it will be released soon, and that will be the end of the Season Pass 1.
But not the end of the game.
Ooh, spoiler!
Maybe.
Maybe. We're not allowed to say anything too clear about the future. But some people might say we're still working on it, and there might be more content. Might. You have to see because it's so bright in this setting.
Maybe we should.
Want to play in the night?
Yeah.
And change the night time. Yeah. There's a coffee break which we
let's
brought
play
in.
in the
I
evening.
think patch 1 or 2. It was one of the first patches we made. Yeah. In the at the night, the island also has a very nice look. It's so quiet and it's nice. It's a really nice environment.
Maybe we will jump into it in this mission, or maybe the next one. I don't know.
Jump into the oxygen tank or into the night?
Or both.
What else we can say? So, yes. And another. So about the question where you can get the DLC. As I said, it will be released in about 50 or 40 minutes. You can already get it, I think. But yeah, you can start playing in about an hour. You can get it for PC and consoles. It's at a price point of €19.99 or $19.99, I think. But as I said, in the Season Pass, it's cheaper to buy everything in all one.
So we're almost done with the mission, with the tank.
We prepared it well, so it was really fast.
If you play it in other difficulties, you have to do more.
Yes,
So,
and you skip the first.
don't worry, I skipped the first things, right? Because we want to show you.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
it's in the right spot.
So, like you see, we are almost done. I think it's the last thing we have to do. And then our liquid oxygen tank is ready.
And then it can be filled with the fuel which is used to start the rocket. Now you might be asking, which rocket? Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're building a spaceport, of course there has to be. You probably saw it in all the social media stuff. So already there will be a rocket. You can have a look at it. But we're not telling you what happens at the end. You have to see that for yourself. So something special happens when you finish all the campaign missions.
Yeah, and it's really wicked. To
Something-
spoil it a little bit, but we don't say what it is.
It's something we never did before, so it's something completely new. And we excited for that. so much ground here. Okay. Now just speak with the foreman and then. Nope.
Oop.
Not the best position. Or the person standing right in front of it. But hey, the person wanted to stand here.
Comments I used to live on the edge of the danger zone.
Yes. So. Woo! Liquid oxygen. It's flammable material.
Yeah, maybe we
Okay.
can take a short look around because our graphic department and our mission designers are really putting a lot of work into making the construction sites or the final stage look really awesome. Or
Yeah, with some.
so
Yeah,
we are not allowed to smoke here.
I think you can go onto the top. Now, finally, you can reach something that's up there.
Maybe we will have another look.
Oh, you already collected it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a collectible up there. Oh, it's such a nice view. You can see the cliffs and all the trees. Yeah, so this is, if you kind of have a look more to the right. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, the sunset. So it's a really unique setting. I'm so excited to finally show this.
Yeah, it's really cool because we are putting in a lot of work into the environment and all the trees and the environment especially, and also the road system. It's really cool, and we are doing a lot to try to look that the map is looking right and really nice. So.
Yeah. And, we established some new workflows in the graphics department. So yeah, the spaceport has a much better look. And that's some technical stuff we improved. And yeah, I think you can really see that the vegetation is much nicer. And nice. You can also see and we have stones and cliffs everywhere. And it's not like a place where many people live, so it's a little bit more natural, and you can drive into the side and yeah. Maybe not the best place to drive.
Yeah. But we have a second construction site prepared.
Yes.
So if you want to take a closer look.
Want to
at
drive
this.
over there? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
we will show a lot more of the map. Just let me set the marker. Maybe turn around.
Yeah, that could be a little bit faster. Okay, good question from the chat. Do you have to play an introduction again before you can play the Spaceport map in multiplayer? So that's the thing we changed a little bit. So in the Spaceport we wanted that you can start right at the beginning to play in multiplayer with your friends. That's why when you start the multiplayer, the Spaceport campaign or the Spaceport map, that's just a really tiny mission which lasts like 3 minutes, where you have to drive from place A to place B, and after that you can start to play with your friends. So it's really great. You can start right at the beginning, and I think you will be very happy with that.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, this is one of the final.
That's not the construction site we are going to, but I will take a closer look because it's really cool in the dark. So
yeah. So this is one of the things you can do.
I think it's one of the campaign missions.
Yes.
Where you build.
Technical stuff happening here. Just for a moment. Great. Wouldn't be. So okay. Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah, this is one of the campaign missions you will build in the game, and to make sure the spaceship can talk to Earth.
So that's a mission control center. It might look like a small building from the outside, but it has a really big cellar. So it's really big hold, big at the beginning.
I think on the right side we got another campaign mission being built. Looks
So-
really spacey.
Mm-hmm. Really spacey.
And now we're at the construction site. I don't know.
A little bit dark.
It's a little
I
bit dark.
think,
Maybe
yeah.
we will switch back to the morning.
Yes. Good morning. Stand up and get to work.
Right.
Okay.
So, I think the task is now that we have to deliver some steel frames, and we will get them at the steel factory, I think. Let's take a look if we have a machine already.
Yes. Perfect.
We jump
Yeah.
back because it's a little bit faster because
Yeah.
we would like to show us the one of the great missions. So I already parked the car here and prepared everything. So I just have to load these components and then we will drive back to the construction site.
Yeah. Maybe when show on the map where we are, because this is
Yes.
like a quite important point for the map. This is a harbor. At the harbor, you can find most of the traders that you need to get all your equipment. There's a sawmill, the steel trader, the factory for prefabricated walls, and also your vehicle dealer. So yeah, you're gonna be there quite often, and that's why we wanted to make it look nice. And it's really
Maybe we'll have a closer look and
Yeah.
walk around a little bit.
yes.
So
So on the right, you will see the ocean behind the car park and the fence. Yeah, not the best view, but it's a quite nice view over there. Exactly on the left there, you see the vehicle dealer, where you can get all your construction machines that you knew from that you already know. So it's the same machines. Yeah, there are some buildings which were placed there to make the spaceport possible.
you can take a closer look at that. Okay. And the beaches are also really nice.
Yeah.
Maybe you will find one or two things you already know from US or the EU map. I don't know. You have to explore it.
So it's a beautiful environment to explore. There are some tiny things here and there which you can find, which just tell a little bit of the story of the region. So we thought about how was this created? Why is there a spaceport on this place? And who are the people working there? Why is everything there where it is? And you can find the hints.
Yeah. And we also have collectibles to collect.
Yeah, so you can find, I think it's 20.
20?
20. You can find 20 collectibles on the map. We already saw one on top of the
Little rocket.
oxygen tank. Yeah, there are little rockets now because we're building a rockety place.
So now we're back and loading our stuff for the construction site.
Some steel frames. These are not new kind of cargo things for the big geodomes, which we will do. And another thing which is also new for the spaceport is we have some new music. So the spaceport has a really good new soundtrack. It's a little bit of spacey, but also jungly. It's a really good crossover of both of that. It really fits the vibe of the place. Yeah, I really like
it
it.
very much.
Yeah. I hope you can hear that in the background. Something to put in there that
The
beats
Rubik
the
feeling.
completes the feeling.
Yeah. That music.
So I have to choose in it. I don't know.
So here we see the wood supply.
Sawmill, I think.
Almost.
It's a sawmill. Building yard, and on the right is the
Oh,
prefect. Yeah, that's the building yard, and on the right is prefabricated walls factory. It's such a hard word to say if you're not always talking in English. On that note, please excuse if we're not talking perfect English. Most of the time we're talking German at the office, and
we are not native.
we're not native. Trying to fake it as good as we can. So, what to do. At the moment we mostly saw like a flat area, but on the top of the island it's gonna get very hilly on the left. So
Yeah, and here you see our building merchant.
it's the building merchant. We changed it a little bit from the ones you knew, so we'll know the colors. They look the same, just so it's easier for you to see which building is which. It's
And right in the middle of some
some fields where trees are grown for the wood supply of the region, because it's hard to get materials there, so maybe it's easier for the people there to just grow it at the place that will be needed. Okay, nice cliffs. Yeah, I could just talk an hour about how nice this map looks, but yeah, trust me, they're great missions. Yeah, I have some time to show them right now. Alright, I think we have a little bit more time on this mission, and then maybe in a few minutes I will change to all of the big missions.
Yes, we are almost done with the geodome.
So you prepared it already.
So now I will use sunny crane, I think. That's really cool because I like the color. Red and green, red and yellow, not green. So now we can see another view from the island. Right in front you see a campaign mission we already mentioned. So we see the whole building, and you will see it's a really big building, and you have to do a lot of work. And yeah, like Anna mentioned, you can do multiplayer stuff in similar action. So someone can drive to get some components, the other one is going to excavate maybe something, or pour some concrete into the construction site. So but now I think we will only deliver the steel frames for the geodome.
So this is like the small brother of the big geodome, which we see on the other side. Just chose this one to show because we don't have too much time to show it. So we just took the smaller brother, as we could say. So it has the same like pieces. You also have these triangular shapes which will be assembled together, so you can build these big domes. I remember when our mission designers started to think about how can we show these big domes in game, how can we realize to make them. It was was quite a task. I think one of them sat there a day just calculating all the different angles and how many sides triangles has to have.
It was really complicated, and I think Dama did a great job here.
All of the missions. So we have multiple mission designers who've been working on creating these missions for multiple months, including testing
and fixing and
testing again and fixing again. That's
right.
something you have to do. Have quite a lot to do.
So now we have to place the steel frames
Yeah.
into the geodome. So
Perfectly calculated with the
hours and hours of work.
yes. How many sides? That's 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And so much math. Yeah, but it's gonna look quite nice, I think.
Maybe a little bit like the other one, but smaller.
Yeah.
But
Just for like when you're coming home from work and just want to do a small mission, don't have too much time, just build the smaller one. And the big mission is for when you want to play with your friends and just want to work hours and hours in building this one. So yeah, again the question, not again, the question if there will be a new season pass the next year. So we can't say, but what we can say is that this isn't the end. Maybe that will help. So we talked about start missions, so you can get right into it. Yes. Yeah.
what else can we have? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so focused on delivering the steel frame.
Yeah.
So nothing comes in mind right now. Maybe you have something.
And we see, yeah, people have different play styles, and there are some people really want to place this in exactly the perfect angle, in the perfect place, and you can do that if you want to, but we don't have the time at the moment.
Normally I would do that,
So
but Anna's right. We don't
Yeah.
have the time, or we want to show you the big mission, so then you have a little sneak peek on really, really great missions and how they look.
So excuse us if we're not playing the right, like, correct construction way. But it's a game where everybody can play whatever they want, which is great because many people can have access to game like this and just enjoy it however they want to.
So the final part. I hope.
And I think you also started this on easy mode, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All the missions are on easy mode.
Yeah, okay. Maybe
Also-
one thing before you we could show. Sometimes I read on Discord. I'm also having an eye on Discord. Some people don't really know that there are different like scopes of the missions. Maybe you could just show where you can do that if you would start a new mission.
Yeah. Normally you go to jobs and then you can select a job. Maybe, I don't know, we take the roadside and on the left side there's a job scope and it's normally to medium, and if you would change it to low you can do that here, or to hard, and you see that you will get other earnings by doing the different difficult styles. So yeah, we are currently playing on low, but not the road side, just the geodome, and I think you can take a closer look at this. What you have to do, you have to get rid of some stuff on the construction site, and then you have to excavate a little bit here, and like I said, it depends on which difficulty you choose, and then you have to do more or less
Yes.
compacting or delivering stuff.
Yeah. And as you see, this is easy, so it's the smallest, or like low, job scope low, which is the smallest of all, and there's still plenty to do. And I think we're just gonna finish this mission very fast, and then we can go into the last mission. Because we only have 20 minutes left, and we wanna show it.
Not too much, because we don't want to spoil too much,
Yeah.
and there are really some awesome missions.
Yeah.
So now we have to clear the construction site. We will do this.
Cleaning everything up, making everything finished. And dump truck away. You see a collectible over there. Ah. On the right. Oh, more to the right.
Oh
there.
yeah. Maybe we can collect it. So,
Yes.
like we already said, they are little rockets.
Whee! This one, collectible. Okay. Good. Then we just have to speak with Foreman. And then we're gonna see how everything looks finished. Really nice.
I really like the dome stuff because it looks like an unknown flight object.
Maybe there are some on this map. Maybe they are not. They are not. Who knows?
So
I can't say. Okay. Will you switch
yes,
just over there? Okay, yeah. Good. Then we're gonna return to start. This is one of the loading screens with the new building. It's a mission control center, which you can get to build. It's one of the big missions. And now we're gonna play with another profile to see the last mission today.
good old Bettina Baumeister.
Yeah.
Maybe we should say Baumeisterin.
That's such a German thing to say. Okay, so we are right in the middle of our map, and this is the site where the rocket will launch later. So we have to prepare everything for it. Maybe you can show in the mission screen that this isn't the first. Is this the first one? Oh, that's the first mission.
The first mission, yeah,
exactly.
right. We have two missions. That's Launchpad Part 1. Because it's so big to build, we have to split it in two. So, yeah. And again, this is the low mode or the easy mode. So we can take a closer look at the stuff you will do there, and you'll see just the low stuff is really big.
Yeah, and there are many things you can do at one time, so you don't have to wait until somebody else finished excavating. You can already start to bring some new stuff, or maybe do some concrete. So there are many things to do. And maybe again, if we're still there, the job office with the two campaigns. You can see the two campaigns. No, I think at com. Oh my god. Okay, I should have. It's exactly there, the campaign. So we have the things are split it in two campaigns. So we have the science and technologies with our new quest giver George, and economy and spacecraft.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. With our quest giver Lucy, and each of these have 3 missions. And after you finish both of them, you can get to start the
final mission,
which is the construction of the, I forgot the word, the launch pad. Yeah, and exactly, there are the 2 launch pads, and we're gonna start it.
Yeah.
I would say.
Let's play.
Okay.
So we prepared already something, because this is a construction site requires a lot of excavating and concrete stuff, like you see. So we prepared to do some excavating for, I don't know, like you already said, I think Raptor needed 3 hours and he wasn't completed excavating the whole.
But he played on Mission Scope High, I think.
Yeah.
So that's the most to do. So we try to balance the things. If playing on hard, you really have to do mostly everything. So you really have to dig out the whole thing you're on your own. If you don't want to, and maybe you're tired after 1 hour, you can just skip to the next step as always. Yeah. So just choose however you want to like.
So I think
There's so many things to do.
yeah, you can pour the ramp. You can place some steel components if you have picked them up, and already I already picked up some cargos. So I would suggest we could load them off, and then we can get the steel components.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
so here we can see another view of the whole map. So it's really beautiful.
On the left, we just saw the gravel plant, which is also a very important place where the many towers are. That's where all the gravel and the sand gets delivered to from the harbor. So yeah, you can pick everything up there.
And also a really nice view. See.
Okay, so you can see there's, just like I said, there are many things to do. So one person could now pour some concrete for the ramp. Uli would be delivering some components, some cargo. Yes. And we saw the big ramp going to the place. So on there you see a ramp because the building over there, the big, huge block in the forest, that's the VAB in short, which is short for Vehicle Assembly Building. And that's the place where the rocket gets assembled. So the rocket can't just be shipped in one thing. So rockets to go into space have many components, and that's the place where they put everything together. And when they're finished, they can roll the rocket onto the launch pad, because on the launch pad, if they're not finished, they maybe it's storming or raining, there could be just weather, and that would be bad for the rocket.
I think I will skip some parts because
Yes.
we're really short in time.
Yes.
Like this
We can
one.
skip the material delivery. We have enough money in this profile. So we just prepared it, so we can skip it if we might need to. There's so much to do, you don't know what to do. Yeah, so we don't have too much time left. So if you just got any more questions, drop them into the chat. Let us know. Maybe you can tell us what you think. Maybe you have some suggestions.
And we will cheat a little bit. We jump right to the steel trader.
That's not cheating. It's not really
Maybe.
cheated if it's made.
But maybe some fans consider it as cheating. I don't know.
So the material.
Oh, no. Have to buy it.
The harbor again.
I miss it.
Yeah, it was just over there. Purchase these big parts for the flame deflector. And yeah, that's a special part of Launchpad. Mark a little bit too much in the front. Now you have to put it up yourself, or will you skip it?
I don't know. I don't really want to. But maybe
Maybe because we want to I think we want to see more from the construction site.
That's
So I was talking exactly. I was talking about the flame deflector, which is a part of the launch pad. Because when the rocket starts, there's really much heat and fire and explosions, and I don't know very much about the technical stuff. So I'm sorry if I'm saying anything wrong. But just to get an idea, there's such a big impact of fire and force to get the rocket up into the air. That's why there are these big flame deflectors. You can see just the size of it, how deep they are. Yeah, and you turn around maybe one. Yeah, okay, genau. That's a place.
First part. It's a pipe that the steam of the rocket engine would get out of this type of building, and I think we have to deliver it. Yeah, there it is.
Place them. So when the rocket starts, it gets really hot. That's why there is some cooling, and that's why usually there are big water towers to cool everything.
Still, I'm playing it like I don't know how many hours, but I'm still lost because the construction.
Yeah. And I think that like having all this technical stuff was one of the hard things in developing this DLC. Because yeah, it's a spaceport. There's so much technical stuff you can learn about it. We're not rocket scientists, we're game developers, but we try to gather as much information so we can build it how it would be built in real life, and have the things and the objects you also have at a real spaceport.
Yeah, I think our team did a great job in researching the stuff like a launch pad or a rocket is really built, and I think we prepared it just right, so that you will have a feeling of a really good gameplay, and maybe it's, like Anna said, not the right way, but we try to let it look really right, so that you can have a great gaming experience.
Exactly. So now many of the parts of the flame deflector already got loaded in, but that's again because we're playing on easy.
Maybe I'll switch back to the day, because
yes.
now we don't see everything.
I think in streams it's really hard to tell if you can see everything.
Yeah.
Because every monitor is different for our viewers.
But now you see the first part of the flame deflector.
Flame trench, flame deflector, front shields. Yeah, there's so much technical stuff. Yeah, so our mission designers really had a they had a very deep look into all the technical stuff. There were many resources and watched many videos about spacecraft.
There were a lot of discussions.
Yeah. Especially with the sizes of things, which was really hard to capture, because usually there's site for rocket launches are really big, because rockets are big and they need very much energy to go up to space. And I think we did quite a good job in capturing like the scale, but not making everything too far from everything else. Because there's always like safety distances for everything.
But here you can also see it again, that there are a lot of stuff you can do simultaneously. So, for example, I can deliver the parts for the flame deflector shield, and some other guys are getting the cargo for the construction material, and so you can work together in the multiplayer, or when you like to play it all alone in single player, and yeah, you can have a lot of fun there.
Going interesting ways.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we don't have too much time left. Sadly, we want like to show so much more, but you will have to see that all for yourself. Maybe if you want to, you can place that one thing, and maybe we're gonna have a look for the last time in the tourist watch point, just to get an overview. That's good.
Now we have to deliver some other stuff, but we will take a closer look from another spot.
Yeah, just fast travel. I think. What is here? Is there a place? Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Okay, maybe.
Maybe.
We can't. Live. Trying to. No, okay.
You do it like this.
Interested in where we're gonna end up. Ah, perfect. Okay, yeah, just a short drive from there. We're gonna go it
Fast
much
travel
faster. So just for showing purposes.
No.
Maybe one more minute. We're gonna drive to one of a really nice place, really getting the best overview of the whole map. And yeah, it's also a place you can build, you get to build in paint. It's the viewing area, I think it's called.
Yeah. Right.
One of the paints. This is one of the places a long way up.
But it's a really important place, so you have to build it to get the last surprise.
So on the right we're gonna see we'll see one of the places, the mission control center. That's where where the missions get controlled. So technical stuff that happens there. Now we're gonna come here to the watch point.
Maybe. Yeah. You can get out of the car and take the spot here. And now we have the perfect view over the island.
Yes. So that is the spaceport.
Yeah.
On such a beautiful view, and I think that's a view we're gonna end on. I have to go to this camera, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the right one. Okay.
I hope
So-
you're excited to
Yeah.
play the game in maybe 2 or 3
We have a
minutes.
few minutes. So it's gonna release in just a few minutes. Have a look on it. It's available again for PC, for consoles. It's part of the Season Pass Year 1 from the Construction Simulator. Yeah, we're really, we're
Excited.
happy. And as always,
You get a little drink.
our colleague is coming in for us to cheers. How do you say it? I don't know how to say it in English.
Chin chin,
Uh,
I would say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was nice to be here. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to show you the missions and did a little sneak peek for you. And I hope you will enjoy the game or the DLC as much as we do, and in building it for you guys. So have fun with the game.
And I hope you had very much fun watching the stream and seeing what we prepared over about a year. And we're happy that you can finally play it. So,
And
then to the release of
Happy
the
release
construction
day.
Happy release and have fun. Okay, and then, yeah, as always, thank you for watching and
yeah, thank
stay
you so
tuned
much.
until next time. Bye.
Bye.